It is the rush hour on Triple M with JB and Bill.
Long inside 50, Sloane! Big Rosa! That is a ripper, about 15 out directly in front. And bang! That's a big mark and goal from a little man. Bill, yes. He snuck down into the goal square last year and took a big clunker, like a big power forward. Our man Rory Sloane joins us now on the line. Rosa!
Little man. Thanks, Jim. I like that.
Well, when you're standing next to Tex and Big Jerker and those blokes, you probably are a bit smaller.
Yeah, much smaller than those guys, actually. But I've got the gym set up at home now, so I plan on doing a bit of work on the pipes, mate, and coming back in nice shape.
Rory, you're 183 centimetres tall. You're a little man.
Exactly.
And you're not going to get any taller, my friend. So.
Won't grow, no matter what sort of heels I put in the shoes. No.
Hey, congratulations on your 200th game. Fantastic. But unfortunately, there was no one there to watch you, mate.
It was the most bizarre feeling ever coming on. I said to Tex and Lynch, they went to pick me up and put me on the shoulders. I'm like, don't you dare put me on your shoulders. And they were like, we're putting you up here. It's going to be funny. But I managed to spot my mum and dad were allowed into the game and my wife and my little fella. So I spotted those four and I gave them a quick wave and then I pretended I gave everyone else a wave too. But yeah, look, I got there. I'm at 200 now and no matter what happens, I can say I made it to 200. So, yeah, finally got there, hey?
Well, the cheering off thing interests me anyway, Rosa. When you don't win the game, and it was a very tight game, you just dropped it, but it must feel weird anyway, even without there being no people there.
Yeah, but it's not a feeling that I like, is sitting on the shoulders, but it meant a lot. The Sydney boys came over as well, and that, I respect so many of those guys that play for that club and that whole footy club, so it was a really nice moment as well, and it was just a different feeling, I suppose. As we saw that one round of footy, it was certainly strange to watch on TV, and I bet it was probably a little strange to watch live as well.
Tell us, we just had Benny Stratton on yesterday, who's down at Phillip Island. He absolutely loves his surfing, and he's got to appropriately distance, but still gets a surf in. What about yourself? I know you're a passionate surfer.
Yeah, so since we finished up, the laws over here are a little bit more lenient than they are, I think, in like New South Wales and Victoria at the moment. So I've been able to get in the water. I just drive down on my own instead of taking a couple of mates now. So it's been still really nice to get in the water and freshen up when I can.
Yeah, you're right, because you can't really do that down here in Victoria. Hey, was there any chance that you got Belinda in the car and Sonny Sloane and took back home to Upwey, Tacoma?
I thought about it, but then, would have had to take a couple of dogs as well, which would have been a big trip. And then I was thinking about if we come back like pretty soon and we're back into training, then I've got to spend 2 weeks in quarantine here by ourselves, and it just didn't make sense. So we're quite happy and comfortable just relaxing home. We've got the beach down the road, and I've got a little gym set up out the back, so we're staying nice and occupied.
How are things at Upwey?
Good, very good. I get back there sort of over Christmas time. Mum and Dad are still up there. Really great spot to be probably right now. I mean, they're all big quarter-acre blocks. It's a beautiful time of year. Everything's green. So, they'll be relaxing and just enjoying each other's company up there.
Oh, by Christ. Bill and I went and did a sportsman's night there. I've never seen more feral people in all my life. I was lucky to get out there with a shirt on my back.
And I've read about this, and you guys are up there, and I've been in the system for 12 years, never once been asked for a sportsman's night. I come from Upwey. And then you two get a gig there. Yep. Never been out there in your life, and some reason they want you two peanuts out there. I couldn't believe it.
No, there's a few others. I think Brian and Damo, we had a big show out there and didn't get paid.
Dark was out there?
Dark, of course. We didn't get paid. I think you were asking too much, Rosa, being a local. You think you'd do it for nothing, but we did it all for nothing.
I would have done it for nothing, just to come back and the excuse to come back, but didn't even get asked. So I've already hit the president up and said, what were you thinking?
I saw on Instagram your stunning wife mowing the lawn. Ooh. Explain that to me, please.
Yeah. Well, she's done it a few times, actually. She doesn't mind mowing the lawns. It's not very big, so it only takes for 5 or so minutes. And it was a bit of role reversal. I was just plain stay-at-home dad, and she picked up the lawnmower and just went and mowed the lawn. She'd been spending a bit of time out there, or we all have at the moment, and when it's nice and fresh and mown, it looks beautiful. So I was pretty pumped. Could not grab a bit of footage of it too.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe it, Rosa. My lawns, they're really high at the minute. She wouldn't duck over to Newtown and cut mine, would she?
Oh, no.
Well, she'd have to spend 2 weeks down there, so she might get her to do it actually.
Self-isolated with big fat. How'd that go, Jim?
Oh, my God, I couldn't think of anything worse. Speaking of people who interest us in isolation, Rosa, and we look across the footy landscape and how would he go in isolation? How would he go? Tex Walker, I can't imagine a man who would be more annoying in isolation.
Yeah, look, I'll certainly get a few photos and videos off his lovely wife Ellie of her. I reckon she'll play a few pranks on him throughout this time to keep herself entertained too. But no, you're right. Tex loves being outside. He loves keeping busy, and I can't imagine him staying inside for too long.
Oh, he would be.
Big dopey Tex.
It would be highly annoying. And he'd come up with the worst jokes and tricks. They wouldn't even be that good, I reckon.
I went to their house the other day, and I reckon Ellie was preparing to draw a line down the middle of the house and give Tex one little corner and say, "That's your corner, Taylor. Don't move, and I'll take the rest."
Taylor.
Rosa, before we let you go, what gear did you take home? Because we're always interested in what you're working on. Was it just free weights, or what did you steal?
Yeah, no, I went pretty hard. I took free weights. I took a big cage to do some chin-ups, some squats, some bench press, that kind of thing. I took, an assault bike. That is absolutely brutal, and it's just a good way to, I suppose, keep the skinnies down, Bill. And, just some other weights as well. But I thought I went hard, and then I saw what Tex grabbed. Tex was grabbing rebounders, footies. He grabbed all sorts of gear, Tex. So if Tex doesn't come back in the best nick of his life, he's got no excuse.
Oh, beautiful. We look forward to that, Roz. Let's hope you are playing again this year, mate. Thanks for joining us on the Rush Hour.
Anytime, lads. I don't have much to do, so hit me up anytime.
Good on you, mate. Well done.
Well done, Rosa.